This movie promises a dystopian sci-fi horror about a drive-in turned prison camp, and somehow it manages to only hit one of those marks. Welcome to Creepin It Reel. I'm Judah.
I'm Jake.
We're talking about 1986 Dead End Drive-In. When it comes to selecting movies, we don't have any rhyme or reason. It's kind of just me jumping on Tubi.
Speaking of Tubi, I love Tubi now, man. It's free. I mean, you have a few ads, which is no different than Amazon anyways. You're going through those anyways, even if you're paid subscription, which is ridiculous. I was going to say a different R word. But I toned it down.
Thank you.
You're welcome. For 90% of this movie, I had no idea what the hell was going on. So thank you for the suggestion. I get to pick the next one.
Hey, you know what, Jake? Oh my gosh, this is such bullshit. Every week I say, what movie do you want to watch? And you don't say anything. So
and then I want to give you an opportunity to take charge.
No, your suggestion is always Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3.
And how many times have you said no to me?
Every time.
A lot more times than I've ever said no to you.
Because I took your word for it with the first two, and I was like, no more. I'm not taking this garbage anymore.
My judgment was a little clouded back then. I am clean and clear now, and I think Terrifier 3 should be on the docket.
No.
Okay,
you can do a solo review of it. You can do that.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah.
So Dead End Drive-In.
Yeah, so the synopsis, this concentration camp, it basically says it's for like juvenile delinquents, but the star, Krabs, he's got to be pushing like 35.
Oh, yeah.
So this whole juvenile thing, I'm like, where did this come from?
Well, and the poor Indian guy that was,
yeah.
He had to have been like 45, 50 years old.
There's this random scene where there's a bunch of hooligans collected in the boys' bathroom, and this Indian guy comes in, and the white supremacist, the white supremacists are giving him a lot of hassle, and then the one good white guy breaks a bottle, and he protects the Indian guy. But what's uncomfortable is he puts his hand on his back as he's holding.
As he's still peeing.
Exactly. And I'm like,
zipped up yet.
That would not make me feel comfortable. I would be like,
he gave him a little smile too.
It
gave him a little smirk. He was like,
I don't know who would make me feel more uncomfortable. The four racist guys or the one guy standing right behind me with his hand on my back.
Like, finish up, dude.
Yeah, he's just
hurry up.
I want to talk to you when you're done.
When we're done. The scenes in this where they had action and stuff were way too extended. A lot of this didn't make sense. Essentially, they get trapped in the drive-in. He's taking a hot date.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes her, and they get hot and heavy. And while they're getting hot and heavy, somebody comes and steals his wheels.
So you're just stuck there. You complain, and you get handed some food vouchers and a blanket, and they say good luck.
Why were they shoveling these foreign people in here at the end of the movie? Was that just for a plot point? To go, because it went Germany in about 2.3 seconds.
No, what are you talking about? It was only the last 20 minutes of this movie where it suddenly went super hard.
That's what I meant. At the last second, it just, all of a sudden, it turns, I meant in 2 seconds. Like, it was like, oh, this is a boring movie, blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, racism.
Yeah.
And it goes really hard, leans into that for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a plot point for about 5 minutes. And then there's an escape scene, and we forget all about it.
The only point I could think is that this movie was trying to say that you can control the masses as long as you give them enough free junk food, shitty movies, and new wave music. You can keep them docile and quiet, and they'll never rebel.
That's kind of how my parents did with me.
Really?
Yeah, in my teenage years, shitty horror movies, junk food, and new metal.
New metal.
Yeah.
So they were trying a different angle. They're like, the new wave is losing its grip. Let's try new metal. Okay. And it worked on you? Not from some of the stories I've heard.
It made things a lot worse. I blame Fred Durst. So
yeah, and hot dog water. But then right like the last 20-minute mark, it makes this massive switch, and it gets very like white men bad. All white men except for Krabs. He's okay. And they call together this meeting of white people because they got to do something about all these Chinese people that they're pushing in here, because we had a good thing here. We had food vouchers. We had a blanket. These Chinese are ruining everything.
We had fires everywhere.
We could spray paint anything we want.
Even dogs and chickens.
And our women got to wear headlights as bras.
Fuck yeah,
it
dude.
was the best thing ever. Now these Chinese are in here ruining
messing
everything.
up our culture.
Yeah. But it was like this very, when they had the meeting, it was very like white power-esque when they were calling it together. You have to come and you have to represent your race. I asked you to keep an eye out for something suspicious when that scene came up. Did you see what the suspicious thing was?
No, man, I was looking for the crabs. You mentioned something about crabs.
No.
And I had no idea it was the guy's name.
Yeah.
I mean, I caught that later on. Yeah, so I was looking for giant crabs. No, tell me, what happened?
You didn't see the tallest black man ever standing in the front row of this white supremacy meeting?
No, I totally missed that. I don't see color, Judah.
I was dying laughing because they went so hard on this whites only thing. And in the front row of this meeting is the tallest, coolest ass looking black man I've ever seen.
He wasn't just spray painted? Or?
No. And I was like, well, he must identify as white.
As white,
That's
yeah.
the only thing I can think at this point.
He's like, I wonder if I can sneak in here.
They'll never know.
And I'm going to go to the front row.
But he was even like, every time, one of these guys would get up there and talk about them, the Chinese stealing everything, he was like, yeah. I mean, he was into this. He was really, really into this.
He was down for the cause, man.
It made me laugh. The other thing, this movie's bad, and the only enjoyment I actually got out of it was trying to read the graffiti on the walls and finding some of the most hilarious things. Like, the one that really stuck out to me was, "The Lord is coming, wear a raincoat."
Oh, that's gold, man.
I mean, not really, but I was like, what the hell is this? And I didn't find anything that offensive anywhere else, but that was the most enjoyment, was watching the graffiti and trying to read what it said.
Yeah.
You didn't pick up on any of that?
Dude, I was so far out of the story. I was looking for the crow, obviously, with...
Yeah, where was he at?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. This didn't do anything for me.
No, me neither. I'm landing on a 2 on this one.
Oh,
I mean,
well.
if you dig Mad Max and Bluey, this might be for you, mate. But otherwise, I'm landing at a 2.
This had a budget of $68,000. It kind of shows. I heard that.
Shut up.
Yeah, I heard most of it was spent on that end jump. It did break records as far as the longest jump ever made.
Wow. And that neon sign, that couldn't have been cheap.
No. And it did, even though it sucks horribly, it did bring back $2 million. So it made its money back plus some. When it came to the States, they planned to redub the voices.
Yeah, dude, that was really... There were a lot of times where I'm like, I don't know the lingo here. What's going on?
So they re-recorded all the audio, put it over it, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so much worse. Throw it away. And they just kept the original audio. How bad could it be to be worse than the original? I give it a 3 out of 10.
3? Wow.
I would not give this.
It's rare that Negative Nelly over here gives anything a higher score than I do.
Now, there was I gave Grabbers a higher score, but you're just being a little bitch that day. And
I was being a big bitch. Fuck you. I'm a big boy. I'm packing on.
So there you have it. Dead End Drive-In is a pass for me. It's a pass for Jake. If you made it this far, you're a champion. You get a gold star. If you have any other movies that you think we should check out, leave those in the comments, because like I said, we have no rhyme or reason. I'm just going to open up Tubi and be like, well, this one looks like shit. Let's watch that one. I'm Judah.
I'm Jake.
This has been Creepin It Reel. Talk to you later.
Bye.